Welcome to Abu Dhabi. I'm here to prove all those people wrong who tell you it's boring and there's nothing to do. There's tons of fun, there's a lot of nature, a lot of luxury and opulence, and there's a lot of bling here that we will explore, but there's a lot of nature as well. So, a few things first. I know most of people think that it's the sleepy, younger, smaller, less rich neighbor of Dubai. All of these things are wrong. Abu Dhabi is actually the largest emirate of the 7 emirates that make this country. It's actually, in fact, only slightly smaller than Scotland. It has 700 kilometers of coastline and 200 islands. There's beautiful mangroves, there's art galleries, museums, there's palaces, luxury, and it is crazy amount of money. They have so much money, in fact, that when Dubai ran out of money during the financial crisis, they gave money to Dubai. And as a sign of thank you, they named their tallest building, which is the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, after the name of Sheikh Khalifa, who's the ruler of Abu Dhabi. His father, Sheikh Zayed, was the visionary who brought all Emirates together. He was the president of this country, and Abu Dhabi is actually the capital of UAE as well. Without wasting more time, I will take you through and let's see how many more myths we can bust about this gorgeous emirate. Don't forget to check out a lot of these practical tips I'm giving you throughout the video because they will be really handy. Also, I will take you to Al-Ain, which is the oasis city, and that's something that you can't really do in a lot of other emirates, which is really nice. So let's get going. Our first stop for today is Founders Memorial, which is dedicated to Sheikh Zayed. Now, Sheikh Zayed is the person who envisioned United Arab Emirates. He was the Emir of Abu Dhabi, and he was also the person who brought all 7 emirates together to make United Arab Emirates. Now, he did find a big treasure trove out of nowhere because this used to be just desert with some ships where they would find some pearls and fish and sell that, and that's pretty much it. How do you go from that to trillions of dollars? You go there with the help of some vision. So he was the visionary who brought the country where it is today, and it is known throughout the world. This artwork is basically dedicated to him, and it was made with painstaking work. If you look and if you look just here, I will show you, it looks just like him. But the actual magic happens at night when this is lit and it looks like a sky with shining star and constellations, which he was very interested in, so it's a fitting tribute. It's a cool place to come. There's an exhibition center. You can go have a little presentation, not just about this, but also tells you a little bit about Sheikh Zayed as well. But if you want to know how to go from rags to riches, he's the inspiration behind all this. For our next stop, I spotted something and I brought you here. This is a bus stop, which is air conditioned. But I didn't bring you here just to tell that. The best time to visit Abu Dhabi is from late October all the way till March. It's really hot other than this time period. So hot that they had to air condition their bus stops. So choose the time wisely when you visit, it will make a huge impact. Although pretty much everything's air conditioned, including taxis. Alrighty, history done. It's time to go explore some luxury. And the first stop is going to be Emirates Palace Hotel. Let's check it out. It's right next door, literally a few minutes walk. Barely 5. Sorry, 2. Emirates Palace Hotel is Abu Dhabi's answer to ultimate luxury, and it was built at an eye-watering cost of $3 billion. Let's go check it out. The entire hotel complex is humongous. It has 14 bars and restaurants,
2 fitness centers, a huge spa, and even its own marina and beach.
I am in the Emirates Palace Hotel, and it is opulence personified. Just not the kind I like though, because it's too golden. It's really golden in every direction. But I guess if you like that kind of thing. What I really like though is there are little corners which are really, really beautiful. Like you get these little surprises that you turn corners, and I really like that. Let's go check out the beach, and we move on to Qasr Al Watan, which is the National Palace. So this is the private beach associated with the Emirates Palace Hotel. Look how beautiful it is. I thought it would be nice, but didn't expect this. So sadly, it's a private beach. Can't use it unless you're staying here. So I'm gonna make my way to our next stop, which I can see from here. See this giant marble dome. This is Qasr Al Watan. And I thought I would be able to walk from here, but sadly I can't because there's a block after the beach. Again, because it's private, so I have to go there and I'd have to take a taxi because yeah, it's a little far. Let's go check out and see if it lives up to its reputation. I am in Qasr Al Watan now. They checked my ticket, got on a little shuttle, and this is the main hall, which is really grand and beautiful. Now, this is a working palace. No one really lives here, but oh my God, look at it's just unbelievably grand and beautiful. Oh. Do you want to see more? Let me show you. So the architecture is inspired by Gulf general. There's a lot of geometry, there's a lot of beautiful shapes, and there's a lot of repetition, which I really, really love. But one thing above all, it's very symmetrical, which I'm absolutely loving. On the right hand end of the main hall, there's one place most of the people miss, and that's the library. I really like it because of its ceiling. Gorgeous.
Qasr Al Watan is actually quite big, and you can easily spend quite a lot of time here appreciating the beauty of its architecture and design. And it draws inspiration from different parts of the Gulf, and I also noticed a little bit from that beautiful Persian architectural style that you see in the mosques in Iran. Absolutely gorgeous.
So it's a really great spot if you want to see the sunset. I'm just gonna sit here and watch till the sun drops, and then I will see you tomorrow, because honestly I'm still a little bit jet lagged and I've been traveling the last 2 days continuously, so I need my sleep tonight. Tomorrow we'll do more.
Another beautiful day ends in Abu Dhabi, and I'm heading to the hotel to get some much needed rest. Just as I was about to leave, I found out about the Palace in Motion light show, which actually is using the entire palace as a projector.
It's day 2 in Abu Dhabi and I'm sitting in front of Qasr Al Watan. That means Palace of Beauty. I wonder what that actually is. Let's go check it out and I'll tell you more as we go along. You might have heard of Louvre too, which is in Abu Dhabi, but this is another interesting building that caters to art. But this is more older, and this is actually the first building that was dedicated to art in Abu Dhabi, and this combines both art and culture. So I came in, and the building has 3 parts. One is the castle on that side. There's an amphitheater on the other side where they do performances, and they also do a lot of other cool art stuff here. So they offer adult art classes. They also offer residency in these areas if you are an artist, and you can also just chill and cool down here, especially when it's hot outside. It's a really nice building, and it has the honor of being the first building in Abu Dhabi that combined art and culture both. So I might have a little surprise. I won't promise you that, but I need to go check out the castle first and then we'll get to the surprise. Let's go. This is super cute. You have a castle right in the middle of all these high rises, which looks totally out of place. Although it's really funny because this is the original and those are the imposters. Let's go inside, check it out. I am inside the castle of Qasr Al Watan, and this is actually the oldest stone building in all of Abu Dhabi. It's quite cool and looks really nice. So it has served many purposes. They do exhibitions here. There are 3 parts actually. This is the castle. You also have a cultural center and a performance area or an amphitheater. The cultural center, I think, was the first building to combine art and, sort of dedicated to art, and also to combine culture with it, which is really cool. Let's go walk around and explore a little bit more and see what you can do here. I really like the lighting here, by the way. You get in and it's sort of like these old style lanterns, which are really cool. I told you before as well that the main 2 industries before the oil discovery were fishing and pearls. But what I learned today is that they used to go down in a single breath without any equipment to dive for pearls. How incredible is that? I mean, that takes a lot of practice and courage. I can't even imagine doing something like that.
معكم الفنان التشكيلي الخطاط محمد بندي، الإمارات أبو ظبي. نتشرف بقدومكم بزيارتكم لبيت الخط العربي، ونتشرف بأي زائر يزور الإمارات. أهلا وسهلا فيه.
For the surprise part, I came to the cultural center, and on the second floor, there's something called Khat, or the House of Calligraphy. It is an art which is really important for the Arabic and the Gulf countries, and one of its absolute legends is Muhammad Mandi, who teaches here as well. In fact, if you want classes, you can actually join his classes online, which I was really surprised about, and I need to look into it. He's a very nice man who is very humble and very sweet, and he actually did this for me. This is my name, and he wrote it himself, and I am super, super, super happy. I didn't expect this. He's a very humble, very nice man, and it's been an absolute pleasure. He is so important, in fact, that he has designed, and his calligraphy can be found on the currency notes of UAE, the dirham. You can also find his work on the passports of Bahrain, Oman, UAE. So he's an absolute legend, and if you get a chance, do say hello to him. He's a very nice man. This just made my day, absolutely. Onwards to the next place, which also has something that he designed. This is Sheikh Zayed Mosque, and he has designed the arch as well as the 99 names of Allah. I can't wait to see it now because he's just got me so excited about it. Let's go check it out. Welcome to the Grand Sheikh Zayed, the absolutely stunning mosque that is the new crown jewel of Abu Dhabi. Now, the building has the largest dome of any mosque in the world, has the biggest carpet ever woven for a mosque, and a lot of other accolades, but it's also a historic first for one other reason. It restricts where you can take photos. You can only do that in certain spots, and I'm standing in one right now. It is a little far out of the city, so make sure you get there on time, and I think you're only allowed to visit between the set time that's given on your ticket, so be careful of that. Obviously, it's a place of worship, so please come dressed appropriately. No see-through clothing, no sleeveless, nothing above your knees. So be respectful. It's obviously a place which needs to be revered. Let's go see it now. Alright, so after the visit of the mosque, I came to Wahat Al Karama, which is just opposite and offers this beautiful view of the mosque at sunset. This is the best place to see the sunset. It is also dedicated to all the people who have given their lives for United Arab Emirates, sort of a memorial for the people and for their service. I'm gonna watch the sunset here and see how beautiful the mosque gets as the colors change. Watch it with me.
This is not all from Abu Dhabi though. In the next episode, I will take you around the Louvre, as well as some nature and a few surprises. So check it out now.
This is Brown Boy Travels, and I hope you really liked this video. If you did, please do like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know some amazing destinations in your country. I would love to come. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, you have an amazing day ahead. Mwah.